Listen, don't be mistaken by the amount of light out. We are, it's 5:14 or something like that. And I feel the need to go detecting. I feel that it is very important. These are the hours that will make or break my year. It's the summertime, and you like sweat a gallon of sweat, you know, if you go out midday. And, you know, it's really now or never time. You know, this is either the morning or the dawn. Because here's the thing, I'm like very on the fence with my goals. My goal, if you've been listening to my videos recently, I want to fill a box of silver. But goals can drive you to do some really crazy things. And I love metal detecting. That's what it's about. It's a process that I feel is very healing to me. But you know what? If you don't have goals in life, it's fluff, man. It is fluff. And I'm not even talking marshmallow fluff. It is just, let's be badasses and go through this gas station. It is just like, you have to be striving for something. It's important. And, you know, I'm very torn, you know, because I want to, you know, I want...
And then I thought to myself...
Yeah, I needed gas. Oops. Really? All pumps have been stopped. Seriously? I could have went to that other gas station. But I was in the middle of a friggin' soliloquy.
Yeah, I've seen your comments. This guy talks too much at the end and beginning of his videos, but...
In short, goals are good because they help you get to do great things. They help push you to great things. But if you go a little bit too far with your goals, the processes you love become really, really monotonous. And I do not want that to happen with metal detecting. So let's assume everybody's new here. My big goal is to fill this box of silver that I've been trying to do for the last few months. And we're making progress, but the pace is very, 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 very slow. And I'm up early, and I feel the need to fill this box. And I'm going to just enjoy the process, but I'm going to tell myself that the sun will explode if I don't get this goal by the end of the year.
No, I mean, I needed a little extra incentive, so I looked it up online. The sun will explode if I don't fill the silver box by the end of the year.
And when the sun explodes, it will knock out all human life, all human history, all the pieces of silver buried in the frickin' ground.
If the sun explodes, that ends metal detecting. That would be horrible.
Are you freaking kidding me? Gas station number 2. All pumps a bit. Are you serious? So, in other words, I just did an illegal turn through the one gas station where I could get gas. Let's go back. These people clearly don't know that a solar apocalypse is coming if I don't fill my box of silver.
You know, just so everybody understands the full magnitude of the situation here, I wrote a song.
Time is coming off the clock for me to fill my silver box. The fate of the world is in my hands. Good thing I rock the equinox. I can feel the pressure building, and I need a whiskey on the rocks. Now I just need to dig, then brace for earthquake aftershocks. Things get better when I go to the park. I hate the midday sun, so I dig in the dark. Sleep, it is for the weak. I make holes round the clock. Fill the box with silver, dug life like Tupac. Solar apocalypse, Merrill's gonna stop. Chain reaction triggered if he don't fill the box. Feel the pressure building, just me and the knock. If you set a goal, you take over the plot. Calendar elapsing, it is June and we need action. Time to tune out all distractions. I need dirt that is compacted to cut into and extracted. Need a Haagen-Dazs reaction. Big silver day for traction to add weight to my collection. I chip away in fractions. Only time to speak in captions. Man, it's a quarter, young. Yo, I'm trying to save the planet and I'm easily distracted. So I keep the dialogue batshit. Yeah, I rock the hand of God. If we high five, you can't match it. Things get better when I go to the park. I hate the midday sun, so I dig in the dark. Sleep, it is for the weak. I make holes round the clock. fill the box with silver dug, life like Tupac. Solar apocalypse, Merrill's gonna stop. Chain reaction triggered if he don't fill the box. Feel the pressure building, just me and the knock. If you set a goal, you take over the plot.
Time to get some silver, then put it in the box. Whoop around New York, even on Jenny's block. L.I.E. to Bell if I want a mudlark. The Van Wyck to Jamaica, Throgs next to the Bronx. The Verrazano takes me to SI Parks. If I dig in Manhattan, I'll get tased by the cops. Just before the world ends, I'll hit Central Park. Then I'll take the tri-borough up to heaven with my knots.
Things get better when I go to the park. I'm beyond hell-bent, I must fill the box. I can't waste time, need to milk the clock. So let's get digging, this vid's gonna start. But first I'll drop the mic, rings up question mark. Sounds like a mid-tone, gave the dirt some gold bars. Drop the mic.
OMG, they're open. This, look, okay, petroleum, this place has the right idea. I'm loving those 90s gas prices too. Like $1.99, that's awesome. All right, those of us trying to prevent a solar eclipse need breakfast, so I'm going to 7-Eleven. What stops the apocalypse? 7-Eleven oatmeal raisin cookie. Do I believe one word that came out of my mouth this morning? Probably not, but I'm awake now, so it served its purpose. Let's go metal detecting. Hello, Brooklyn. Good morning. I'm here to extract the silver.
When the hell is this guy gonna dig? I mean, I want to see some clad. I came here to see clad.
All right, let's dig.
We are going sniper coil.
What's amazing here is look at the closeness. Even with the sniper coil. Closeness of the signals. Starting our day off with a meh. But look at what removing that has done. Meh. Promising signal. It's just a memorial penny. Meh. See. Another penny. Going above 30 and showing to be deep. It sounds big. Alright, let's trust the coil. And dig. Wheat cent that I just scratched to death. I think it says 1931. Went for the gold, ended up with a rusty notch. Meh. 7-8. Let's take a chance. Here we go. Rust. You know the other advantage of doing that, removing those things? Look at this. It left an intriguing and deep signal. Another deep meh. It's a quarter. Just a penny. I think people had a penny party here. They like made it rain. Wow. Probably a masking of a few signals, but let's dig. 3 evil pieces of rust. Nails, you know. Sounds very similar, but you gotta dig it. Similar result. I'm gonna guess that this is a nickel. It's coming up clean. Of course it's not. I'm on fire this morning. Penny. Piece of old fence. Pipe. Jeez, rough morning. Nickel. And fuego. Meh.
Hi, the guy who talks a lot in metal detecting videos is back, but to do a little bit of teaching. It's a teachable moment, like they say, like we say in education. You don't just blindly dig. You know, first you research the park, and I did. There's a great site, Historic Aerials. Second, you are looking for clues. The coins that you pick up, they have dates. Doesn't mean that they were dropped that year, but if you see a bunch of wheat cents that were dropped within a range of within a few steps of each other, or a reasonable distance, you can assume that there might be silver there, because all wheat cents were minted until 1958. That's the silver era, which is it stops in 1964. So you always want to infer you're also looking at the dirt.
That's a quarter. Abraham. All right, we're starting a meh and a clad warp, okay? Because I'm finding a lot of it this morning. So, penny. Dog tag. Who names their dog Tanuku? Seriously? Dimmy. Nickel. Dime. Aluminium. Okay, I like this signal, which doesn't mean the signal likes me, but... See, it's 3 arrows down. Could be a cool nickel. Older nickel. Sounds good. Aha, that just made my trip worth it. It is a Buffalo nickel. There we go. On the board with something good, that just made it worth it. Hello, Mr. Buffalo. Alright, so we know 3 arrows. That's silver era. Yeah, these were, I think, before 1938. So, yeah, we're going to pay extra attention to that. Very similar signal. Sounds good. Unfortunately, this one's a hot rock. Nickel. Modern bullet. Meh. Zinkin. It is a big L tree, one that probably had Victorian era people sitting next to it. And I just found a dime. That's a quarter. 11 cents. Gotta leave for work in moments, got a dime. 26 cents. Another quarter. That's a quarter. Nah. Alright, here's our chance. Massive rusty nail. A penny. Very hopeful. Well, if anything, my videos make the point it's getting harder and harder to find silver in New York Park. But at least there's plenty of quarters. Well, back on the wheat. Alright, I'll take that. My second Buffalo nickel of the day. That's awesome. Nickel. Old key. Success. I got my morning silver. Alright, time to go to work. Jeez.
Haagen-Dazs has been unlocked.
Yeah, it thundered and rained all afternoon, so I didn't get a chance to go out late after work. So I'm heading to Staten Island right now. I feel like digging clad. You know, if I get silver, it's a happy accident. But you know, I still have that $1,000 goal at the end of the year, and all of this silver pulling that I've been doing, it stops me from going to that.
So I have a series on my channel called Becoming a Millionaire Metal Detecting, where I take the clad that I find, and I found over $1,000 last year, and I invested in the stock market. Long story short, quick soundbite for that series. If you have, you take 40 years, 10% interest, $2,000 per year, that equates to very, very close to $1 million.
You know what, though? I want more than clad. And I have a feeling that the location that I'm going to, there's some rings there just because of the volume of coins that I have seen there. And you notice this morning I was digging nickel signals. So, you know, if I go for a clad record, that means that I'm digging only quarters. We want to get a good healthy amount of clad, but if I see a good nickel or mid-tone signal, I'll take a chance that it's a bottle cap. You know, like, I'll dig it up in hopes, obviously, that it's a ring.
Look who I found. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
It's Lou, and it's James.
And it's dark and you don't have a light on.
And James got a headlamp tonight.
Whoa. All right, different setting, no trees, sniper coils coming off. I'm feeling like a madman, clad man. Let's do this. Oh, I just got my first penny back towards my bridge toll. That's a quarter. 11.12. Sounds good. Doesn't mean it's gonna be good. Why not? Pulleth Tabith. We got a button.
A Louis Vuitton.
It's
it's an old one?
It's an old one. It's got the
Shank?
shank. Thank you very much. Yep.
When you're done, I would love to see that.
Yeah, I don't I can't.
Mr. Tones.
Here you go, Mr. Tones. Please enjoy, Mr. Tones.
Wow, that's old.
This is the
There might
oldest
be
thing.
something on there.
Could be. It's the oldest thing we got here.
I hate you.
Why do you hate me? What did I do?
I am happy for you, but I think there might be something on it, like an eagle or something.
Whoa.
Oh, Staten Island right here. On the board.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes that theory that there's nothing old here.
Yeah, I guess
They
you're
don't make those
right.
anymore. You got an old button.
Button.
Sure. It might be. I'm not sure. It might be flat or have an eagle on it.
Nice 1213 right next to the button.
Ooh, that might be Buffalo. Or War Nickel.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. It's a freaking pen. Silver
Silver what?
is the color of the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz. Got him. Sorry. It's a dimmy. Dimmy. You know, this year is going to make us appreciate the beach season next year. Because, again, something just like what I'm digging now and going all around. Let me turn up the light so you can see. Going all around, you know, to get... There we go. You know, I could just put my beach scoop down and scoop it up. But here I am cutting a perfect plug. Well, it's in this massive circle here. Oh, it's a double signal. One is a dimmy. There we go, 2 dimes. Joy to the frickin' world. Mr. Tones!
What is that?
It's half a quarter.
Dude, that's
Mr. Tones
thin.
got something.
This is thin.
That is King George thin. That is King George thin, sir.
Oh, mosquitoes! The mosquitoes!
He doesn't like bugs.
Oh my God! See all these hunts? We don't do anything. We just have our personalities to keep you entertained. We only found clad
Spit
here.
on it.
I don't want to spit on it.
No,
No.
I spit on
I
all
want
my
to ask him
friends.
for it, but he's about to... Look, he's got the gloves on, social distancing, and...
Here, we'll stand back. Let the crew check it out. Don't scratch it too much. If it's copper.
Here, rub it
Let's
against
see.
it.
Let's see what it brings up on your machine, Mr. Merrill.
That's,
Go look at your thing. I'll bring it up on there.
Wave it
That
at me.
is very old, Lou.
That's old.
Very old.
And it wasn't that deep. Look how deep that was. 4 inches down. It was ringing up
That
silver,
ain't a
right?
quarter. That ain't
Ringing
a
up
quarter.
silver.
No way that's a quarter.
No,
Copper.
look at how thin that is.
That's good. I don't know what it is, but it's good.
This is something
I'll
you
take it
gotta
off for you.
very
No,
gently
Madonna
clean.
mia.
I found something similar. I'm trying to think of what.
King George. Oh, was it the one from
No, King-
England or Scotland? Or
No, King Georges are bigger.
They are bigger. Correct. I don't know, man. That ain't a large cent either. A large cent's thick.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
might-
look, you got a detail in here.
Man.
That could be
No,
a token
this
too.
is okay. This will clean up okay. You got to let it dry out. You got to let it dry out. That's good, man.
You think so?
I think that's very old.
That's going in the wallet.
Okay,
What's in your wallet?
not much right now.
Not much, but this is momentum. Because when we're just finding clad,
Dude, it's
no-
a washer. It's a blank washer.
get out of here.
It's a knockout from an electrical
okay.
box.
Hey, you never know. You may be right, but I highly
It's
doubt
a
that.
knockout. Imagine if it's a knockout.
I'm going to let Lou break the surprise on that one. I'll just say it was a really, really, really good find. So everybody check out Indiana Tones, and I will link to his channel in the video description.
Whoa.
It's
I didn't think that was gonna happen tonight. I'm gonna
Penny.
be honest with you.
He's happy.
Always
He deserves to be happy. That's good, man. Happy for you. Super deep memorial penny. I don't know why I'm staring at the screen.
60s quarter, but it's not silver.
He got a 60s quarter.
65.
Oh, 1 year. That's a golf ball. But let me tell you something. I want to spite that sport. I know it's fun. It's probably fun and all that stuff. But let's put it this way.
Make mini golf. Not great again.
Right. But, yo, golf golf courses. Like, they're just wasted space. You know, think of, like, they only have 18 holes. We need, like, 500,000 more. That's a quarter. I know there's a metal detecting person watching saying in his or her said, you know, you should really dig everything. But The voices in my head are telling me tonight, just stick to the quarters. So I think I'm gonna do that. Lou's great signal was not a quarter signal, but the quarters are calling me.
Now, I do have a rationale for that. I have been to this park a few times with the guys, and basically, I was digging up the deepest of signals there, and it just was modern clad, and I can tell that this field was moved around. The dirt was moved around a bit, and you have the older stuff that can occasionally come up, but there's no structure to it. In other words, I'm always looking for clumps of similarly dated coins, and if I see that, yeah, I slow down quite a bit. But you know, that was really a find that was sporadic instead of pattern-like, and I was out to dig quarters.
Look, it's a dime. I was trying to stick with the game plan, but this just rung up so nice. All I want is quarters. Where's my quarters? Where's my quarters? I've been waiting a long time to say this. It's a quarter. I think we're on the quarter. Guess what I have? It's a quarter. Yeah, we got to debate this. This is not a quarter. It's Susan B. What should I say?
It's 4.
It's 4 quarters.
It's a Susie.
It's a Susie. Hello, Mr. Jefferson. Okay, if anything is going to be a ring signal, it's this. M-E-H spells meh. Meh. Lou, James, what is this?
It's a quarter.
It's a dime. That's a quarter. Look, man, to each his own. I mean, I'm metal detecting in the middle of the night. These guys are lighting fireworks in the middle of the night. That's a quarter. Look, man, this is my own stupidity, okay? This rang up like a quarter. And of course it's 30 cents, but it's disappointing. Because it's not a quarter, and I mean, I suppose I could say that's a quarter, but I'd be lying then. It's 30 cents. There we go. That's a quarter. Dime. That's a quarter. Dimmy. That's a quarter. All right, my pockets are filled with clad and a button, so what more can I ask? Gonna root my friends on for a little bit and then drive.
I wish I had a toothbrush. I don't have one.
Yeah, we're gonna take one more peek at Mr. Tones. Wow. I have a feeling that's British, just because it's so thin.
I was thinking Peru, but I guess British is okay.
Yeah, Guam.
Guantanamera. Oh, shit.
That button, the button you found is pretty old.
Yeah.
That could be
Guantanamera.
colonial.
Guantanamera.
Guam.
Guantanamera.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to see this cleaned up. Congratulations.
But in metal detecting, the hustle never stops.
I feel so dirty. I slept. Ugh. I'm not a big believer in sleep. You know, like you need a little bit of it, but not a lot. Apparently yesterday I needed a lot of sleep. So, you know, I got about an hour, and I'm thinking about, you know, I got to move the amount of silver in the box. So, let's see what we can get in an hour. I hope, you know, I got the clad out of the way yesterday. Might do a little cherry picking here, but again, cherry picking can backfire.
Actually brought my computer with me, so if we get hot, you know, I could just run out, take care of the work, and then come right back. Oh, no quarter left behind. That's a quarter. That's a quarter. Penny, 1963. Okay. Tag of dog. We have a fresh drop. I'm gonna leave that for the person to remember and pick up. There we go. High 20s. 6 inches down. Let's do it. You see that? That is moss forming. That takes a long time to happen. So if you see moss, you sweep over it. Doesn't guarantee yourself a good signal, but it means that the ground has been there for a while. Quarter, about 4 inches down. And this is a 1994. Let's move. 1980 penny. Meh. Pipe cylinder. This is not copper though. This rings up much lower, so this is older. Penny. We got a dime. All right, 1960s penny. And you know, you see this in here, the sparsity of the grass, you know, and the thick dirt there. That's what I'm looking for. Let's look around here. Is this a taco? Is this a cut ring? Hold on. Not getting excited yet. What in the world? Well, it's peeling. What the heck? Yeah, it's peeling, so it's nothing special, but it had me for a second. I thought I pulled a ring. It's a C. All right, we're on the wheat. Let's see if we could get a few other Wheaties. Or silver first, that would be great. Look at this signal. Now it's looking quarter. I think this is the old sprinkler system. Still turns. How about that? It's a dime. Another penny. Great. I am calling ring. That's my hopeful side talking. Thomas Jefferson and a meh. On the wheat again. Here we go again. Look at this. Right at the surface, 11. Yep. Well, these have aged, so I'm gonna keep looking. Another odd object. All right, just checked in with work, so still going. My detector's almost out, so's my camera, so let's see how far we can push this. Well, we do have silver, but not the silver that I want. This is an old button. Look at this. 1 foot down, but this is old dirt, so we're gonna keep going. Nickel. Clad dime. Back on the wheat. Oh, this is sweet. We got silver. This is definite silver. This is a earring.
Haagen-Dazs has been unlocked.
Or maybe it's part of a pendant. Maybe it's part of a chain. That's a beauty. Look at that. Yep. Sterling silver. Another penny, and my detector is almost out. Let's try to pull another miracle. I'm on good ground. This is what I call a textbook silver signal. 27, 28, 30. Nope, clad dime. Yep, blinky time. Look at this. 35, 36, 37. That sounds good. That sounds good. Oh man, I got this. Look at this huge piece of copper. 36, 37. Okay. Look at this isht. I mean, it's, I would say it's filler ground, but this is kind of old. It's a quarter. All right, no last minute silver this time. Detector is out, and I gotta go to work anyway.
All right, before we do the wrap up, here's kind of an important thought. I really think that the most important word that, or sentiment that one person can do for another is the word welcome. Tomorrow, June 13th, which is a Saturday, 8 a.m., I'm going to be going to Prospect Park. I'm going to be on the south field. Here's the coordinates. If anybody wants to join me, if you're in the New York area, you go right ahead. I look forward to meeting you. And I'm probably going to be there for, a few hours. I got to be home by maybe noon. So like maybe 8 to 12 I'm going to be digging. So come down and say hi. And I realize that I'm literally giving you about 12 hours notice with this one. So we'll do this again in the future, and I'll give you better notice.
Alright, so it is wrap time. As you can see, we are starting to get some height to the silver in the box. Unfortunately, there's only one coin that we can add to it, so go join your friends. I did get 2 pieces of silver plus that silver plated button. This was the find of the day, and as you can see, it's got I got to test the diamonds, the bling bling on it, but that's a nice piece right there. And it's got Sterling and Gale. So I don't know if that's the person's name, but that's let's take a look. I mean, the owner of the pendant, I'm thinking that this is a saint. Doesn't look like Virgin Mary. Okay, well, there's that. I did get 2 Buffalo nickels. Always enjoy finding these. And the dates, come on, focus. The dates are not really visible on these. So not too great condition. This one's obviously better than this one. Bunch of wheat cents mixed in here. Got a dog tag. There we go. And the flat button. Almost forgot about the flat button. No eagle on it. That's why they call this a flat button. It's pretty darn flat. I believe that's one of the older shanks though. And that's still intact. This was the thing that I thought was a ring. I think it's maybe C for Chrysler. Car part, name. Yeah, so that's a wrap.
And the thing that I did at the beginning of the video, that's also a wrap. Anyway, this is Fun Club. Hit that subscribe button, join Fun Club, and I thank you for watching. Many more videos coming.